Dude, this Pokemon is insane, man. We just beat a steel Pokemon in the lead. And we grabbed a shield. And we had alignment. Like, what more can you request from a shadow Pokemon? Hello everyone, again into another video. Today's video we will talk about Shadow Malamar. Shadow Malamar is a newly introduced shadow Pokemon to the game. We didn't have it before, we just Niantic gave it to us, and there seem to be lots of good things about Shadow Malamar. In fact, it's the most important shadow Pokemon to farm in the current rotation. Okay, it's the most important, and because it's the most important, it's the rarest Pokemon to find. You have to do the Psychic. And like when I was farming it, in every 20 psychic stops, you will find 2 or 3 NKs. So good luck. So at least do your balloons. And I'm assuming in the balloons, you usually have a higher chance into getting you like those rare Pokemons. What does make Shadow Malamar good? Let's just go and do some simulations. You guys love the simulations from yesterday's video, so we're going to keep doing it. So I have the sims between a Shadow Malamar, which has the IVs of the person who submitted the Shadow Malamar battles today, and the non-Shadow. So, why Shadow one is good? I mean, in general, you need the Shadow Pokemons whenever you're playing the 2-shield on that Pokemon. If you are 2-shielding that Pokemon, then it's better to use the Shadow, because if you're always shielding, you might as well do more damage, right? That's number 1. Number 2. If the Pokemon is tanky, the Shadow is always better. But if the Pokemon is not tanky, you need the Pokemon to have a hard-hitting fast move. And Psywave is arguably a good fast move. It's not a hard-hitting one, but it's definitely one of the best ones. Now, what does make it good? Well, in most of the Malamar teams, you run Malamar double tank. So we are in a case where if we can make that Malamar Shadow, we can have a more offensive version of the Pokemon that we're trying to 2-shield. So let's just do the sims, and since we're playing Shadow, we're gonna play the 2 shields, right? We're gonna assume you're playing the 2 shields with that Pokemon, and look at the differences. Holy dude, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 matchups and differences. How do you win the 2-shield into Wiggly? Oh wait, this is not, no, sorry, that's a breakpoints. You pick up Blastoise, Feraligatr, and Serperior. You drop Marowak, Coldridge, Talon, Weezing, Shadow, Drapion. But, to be fair, in the Talonflame, you always play the 1. So this didn't matter, and it didn't change anything. The Weezing one, I feel like this is wrong. Let me just check this. I feel like you can just Psywave it down. Like, you don't even need to throw. Like, you just do this. You don't throw any charge moves. So the thing is, how do we lose, technically? Oh, they can double bait. But in this matchup, see guys, this is how you play it, and then you end up leaving with half of your HP. I don't know why we're losing that. The 2-1. Oh, okay. This is how you play it. You throw once. 1 second. This is the Malamar. Just keep Psywaving. Yes. Psywave. Because they are literally getting that move with 1 HP. Do they still get to... Dude, I doubt that this is correct. I doubt it. I played this matchup a million times. I've seen this matchup. I mean, they are assuming that the Galarian Weezing is good IV. No one has a good IV Galarian Weezing. Let's be honest. No one has a good Shadow Galarian Weezing IV. It's not even Shadow. Well, generally, in this matchup, if you shield a Sludge, you win the 2. So you think of it this way. Okay? If you shield 2 Brutal Swings, they might get to a Sludge, but you only throw once, and then you bank all your energy, and you saw how you can leave the matchup with... wait, what happened? Oh my god, did I messed it up? 1 second. We click here. Go here. Yeah, you just play the 2-1. So what does that mean? That means just right before they get to the 3rd move, you just catch. But mainly, you will leave with 40 energy and half of your HP. So that's a good situation to be in. That's all I'm telling you. Serperior, Feraligatr, Blastoise. Okay. Blastoise right now has replaced Dunsparce in the meta, and it's becoming one of the good safe swaps. Feraligatr is still relevant, it's still everywhere. Serperior is a matchup you dropped, and it's kind of good to pick up. Now, Skeldritch doesn't exist. Talonflame, you always play the one into the Talonflame, and I will tell you why. Because if the Talonflame has Flame Charge, you just don't win either way. Like if they play it well, yeah, see, they threw Flame Charge, but they are supposed to fly here. So they can get to a fly here. So it didn't matter. It didn't change anything. So I'm telling you that this matchup is based on how many, if they play it well or not. Like, it depends on the Talonflame. But what we want to talk about is the bulk points. No, not the break points, sorry. What does break points mean? It's like whenever you Psywave does more extra damage. As an example. What does this mean? Okay. Yeah, I see it now. So, generally speaking, when you are a one-turn fast move Pokemon, getting more damage on your Psywave is always good. As an example, into the Annihilate, the non-Shadow does 5, the Shadow does 6. So, you're technically doing 20% more damage from the fast move. That's an example. Ariados doesn't exist. Blastoise. You move from doing 2, which was losing you the game, into doing 3, which is winning you the game. So technically, your output damage is stronger by 50% just from the fast move. So that's why getting an extra damage on one turn fast move is always huge. Blastoise, Claydol. You were doing 1, now you're doing 2 because the Psywave is resisted. But now the foul play, like those 2 damage, your damage output is more by 100%. Those 1 extra damage will put them in foul play range. So that's how you win this matchup. Credeli, as an example. Again, you're doing 50% more damage from the Psywave. So this is what make the Shadow Malamar much superior. And the actual example is like Jumpluff, where like if the Jumpluff is non-Shadow, it's better for the Malamar now because you do more damage. The Prime Ape, dude, you eat Prime Ape alive. Quagsire was an annoying one. Now you just like dominate in this matchup superior because you're doing extra damage, more fast move damage by 50%. You end up winning the matchup. So what is with this all yapping? Well, I'm basically saying why you should be farming those. And now let's just go and watch some Malamar Shadow battles. So these battles were submitted to the channel by our friend Rahal, and he's very active in the Discord as well. If you are in the Discord, which I recommend to join, you'll see him around if you have any question about this team. I think this is the most meta team right now that everyone is using in the at the high MMR. I saw Elam using this team, but he was leading Malamar because again, Malamar is one of the Pokemons you will most likely win the lead with. Like, even if they have Azu, you don't mind that. So let's just go watch these battles and we will be able to judge. 1 second. I think we have too many battles. 1 second. Okay. I think there is some queue time. We are sitting at 2950. Wait, who's that? The actual Nomad, he's not Legend. I guess he's not playing Master League. So, game number 1, we're picking up a solid lead for the Tinkaton. They have Jumpluff. Usually when they have Jumpluff, they either have a Prime Ape, Annihilate, or the mouse. The Morpeko, sorry. So this matchup, it looks good, but to be honest, it can be annoying if they shield. So we see an attempt to catch on a Drapion, and this is where like Tinkaton is insanely solid. If they run Drapion, Jumpluff, Drapion, Azu, anything of these common codes, they just lose to one Tinkaton. So we see here like an attempt to catch the Aqua Tail. I actually don't hate this. It's kind of what we need to do because now we need those Fire Punches to add up, put them in Psywave down range. So it's all based on, again, on the third, if they have a Prime Ape or Morpeko, because Morpeko would be actually annoying. I think they caught on Morpeko. That catches. I don't know how I feel about this catch, but I don't think it's good. But to be fair, I mean, the actual Nomad's just getting Omega Hard counter here. We see like a fastest switch into the Tinkaton, and Tinkaton can now just go straight Bulldoze and win this game. This Bulldoze is probably the worst charge move in the game, but here it's good enough. And now, I mean, we can just go to Diggersby. Yeah, we get denied. Yo, we came in late. We still haven't seen the Shadow Malamar action, and Shadow Malamar already doing so much damage from these side waves. Look at that. It can still tank moves. Hey, as we said, dude, Shadow Malamar just swept the game. Okay, hopefully next game we will see more shenanigans. Sable Guy. Dude, Sable Guy has no play into this team. So when they switch into... okay. So we made a mistake here. Okay, let me just tell you this. So they switched in, which means they are 1 turn behind. So we can throw in 6, and it will be phenomenal timing. So so we can throw in 6 here, and then... I wouldn't even throw. I would literally just build up and then go Diggersby. We don't need to throw because Diggersby has Fire Punch, and the Fire Punch does enough damage to knock them out with the quick attacks in between. Like, they can debuff to the as much as they want. It doesn't matter. Like, these Volta switches won't be adding up. And these Rock Tombs are resisted, as I told you. So throwing energy there was non-ideal. So what does Shadow Malamar do so far? Well, Shadow Malamar will close the game again. Probably the title of the video will be like, Shadow Malamar is the best closer in the game. Because so far it's been Tinkaton carrying. I mean, Sableye, the issue about Shadow Sableye is that it just get completely walled by Tinkaton. I mean, we don't need to shield this, let's be honest. Usually when you throw your energy and it doesn't KO, you just don't throw it at all because it doesn't matter. And now we have a Toxapex. Guys, watch that Toxapex getting melted down. Look at the Toxapex's health. Opponent is a party pooper. What the heck, man? Just to stay in, we want to see these shenanigans. Please, stay in and let us see the side wave doing so much damage. I guess every time someone will see that, will top left. Okay, they have a Annihilate, and they switch into Drapion. So Malamar, Malamar, Tinkaton destroys the Drapion because they have to go straight Aqua Tail, and we have Bulldoze. 2 Bulldoze KO, 2 Aqua Tails do not KO, so that's the main thing. And we get the debuff as well. I like that we went for the extra in throw. I think we can do 2 then Bulldoze. Wait, couldn't we have done one more? Because we were at 11. Yeah, we were at 11 technically, and they were at 10 because they threw 2 charge moves. Now what they do, let's see. Please don't top left, man. They have a Bastidon. So I think we're cooking so hard, dude. We got 2 Bulldozes, and that Bastidon will be met with our Diggersby. The bunny will climb that wall face and punch it. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Because we're doing 1 extra damage, look, in 5 seconds, this thing is already at half HP. That's how insane the Shattered bonus is. I think we just shield here, and we just do 4 seconds and a half worth of energy, and then throw the foul play. Because we don't want, don't we just outpace? Yeah, we do outpace because it's 12 for them turns. I think it's 10-10 for the Malamar. Okay, that was a great showcase of Malamar. Like, opponent was just simply double ABA weak to Shadow Malamar. I think they got punished by that. It's kind of worth it, to be honest. It's kind of good showcase to see. Tinkaton. How do we play the Tinkaton Mir? Tinkaton Mir. Whoever wins the Mir wins, but whoever gets the debuff wins as well. So, okay, Rehal have dodged the debuff. I mean, his opponent made a mistake by over-farming, so I don't want to be rude, but his opponent is expert for a reason. If you have a debuff move and you are in a Tinkaton Mir, you throw right away, okay? Throw right away. They switched into Typhlosion. I would love to see if we switched to Malamar, to be honest, just to see the extra damage. I mean, we did shield a good move, so technically we are in a very good situation to be in. They also shielded that move. I mean, we don't need to shield this. We do survive it. If we can get to whatever move we throw it, I do like the reaction here. We don't get to throw the other move, so this is fine. Now we can go Malamar, and they will get to a Thunder Punch. That's like... they get DRE, by the way. The opponent was not supposed to get to this charge move. That was DRE. That was bullshit gaming by the game. So, I mean, you guys know this game. It would have been actually better if they didn't get to that move, just to show you how strong Malamar is. But when they got the DRE, it just ended up like that. So they have a Greninja. What do? Well, we have to commit. I would prefer if we throw on better timing. And now all we need to do is just a superpower, but I don't think it's going to happen. So because they got to the opponent won the game because of the DRE, so there's nothing to mold about here. Okay, next game. Tinkaton into Dragonite, unlosable. They switch to A/. They top left? No. Dude, the thing about Tinkaton, it just destroys all of the Dragonite teams, because Dragonite teams, they do run A/ or some steel Pokemons with it, and if you swap in a steel Pokemon, Tinkaton will just bulldoze, debuff, and then dip. This is actually not a bad matchup, but opponent somehow switched out. I do like that we switched into Shadow Malamar, because we can still no-shield 1 and win this matchup right away. So the foul play here will put them in a range where we can Psywave down. Opponent is going for the aggressive shield, to the 2-shield situation. But I don't think we would hate that, to be honest. Like here, let's just grab this shield. I would actually just superpower here, just to die faster, because there is no way we're getting a move. What do we do now? We can just go Tinkaton and no shield. I would probably just switch out here to the Diggersby so I can get energy lead. And you can see that, because Fairy Wind doesn't do that much damage, Swampert was able to get one of their charge moves, so that's kind of annoying. So they do have their own Malamar, sorry, their Toxapex, and now this Diggersby need to take out those two Pokemons together. Can Diggersby do it? Well, first of all, we need to get a debuff. We did get a debuff, it's right there. We have to call a bait. They did not bait. We have to overfarm now, because we need to get to 2 moves. So we have to do 4. I think we needed to do 1 more. So let's see, if we do still live up Brian, we should be fine. Or we catch. So they are at 5. I think they are 5 away. 1, 2. No! Don't switch like that. Yes. So I still think that we should have went Diggersby into Swampert, because Swampert wouldn't have gotten to the second. Sorry, tank the Hydro on the Tinkaton and then switch to Diggersby, because the quick attack does more and then they won't be able to get another charge move. So in this matchup, Jumpluff actually wins the 1-0, I think, because 3 Acrobatics KO, but 2 Play-Roughs don't KO or something. I think 2 Play-Roughs KO. Yes, 2 Play-Roughs KO. So they switched into Blastoise, and we were just talking how this matchup is good for Malamar. We are throwing a charge move, and the Blastoise is not shielding. I mean, it's Shadow, my friend. You need to shield your Shadow Pokemon. This does a lot, though. We're throwing right away because Blastoise literally is at the back-to-back cannons. This is where they bring in Jumpluff and farm us down. We do need to get to a charge move. Okay, we get to a charge move. It's not as bad. But damn, that Jumpluff, the Malamar actually put like some decent pressure on them. Acrobatic doesn't KO. They switch to Morpeko. We have a Diggersby. So you don't shield when it's electric. You shield when it's dark. So we don't shield here, but we have to shield from the next form. If they are smart... oh boy, dude, you should have baited. This is a Psychic... Dude, they didn't even build up. They are just going straight Psychic Fang. See what they want to do. They don't want to do anything. We're just going to throw these Fire Punches. We need to switch to clear our debuffs because we are double debuffs. Opponent just gave up, to be honest. They had no business in winning this game. That was another set using this Pokemon. So this should have been like a 4-1 set. Okay, we have... I think this is one of the only meta matchups that you actually drop as Shadow Malamar, because you just get outpaced here. And the Mud Slap is just a superior offensive fast move. It does more output damage, because Mud Slap is the most broken fast move right now. So once we landed this, once we throw this, the best way is to just go Diggersby. Wait, we won the one. Dude, PvPok doesn't know anything sometimes, I swear. Because PvPok said we lose this. That's why I'm like, this is the only matchup we drop. Damn. Yeah, look at this. Like, look at this, guys. We won a neutral matchup, and we grabbed both shields, and the Dugong is a chipped, and we have it where we need to have it. So... if that's not a busted Pokemon, I don't know what a busted Pokemon would be. He didn't just win the lead. He won the lead and he was able to throw a move on the next Pokemon to grab their next shield. So that was kind of a This is what a busted Pokemon is. They caught on their Corsola and they won't like what they will see. I don't know why people are using Corsola. It's kind of bad. If you want to use a ghost, you use Dusclops, okay? Sorry, not Dusk, the one with Dynamic Punch. You use the one with Dynamic Punch because it has Astonish, it hits hard, and it has a move to hit the Diggersby back. And Diggersby right now is actually one of the best Pokemons to use. So if you want to use a Ghost, please use the one with Dynamic Punch. I think it's Dusknoir. That was a good game. Next one, Corviknight. You actually win this matchup as a Shadow or as a non-Shadow. Look at the differences, guys. Malamar is literally healthier than the Corviknight. That's how busted Psywave is. That's why I said, like, that's why I hate when they give Sand Attack to... I think we just Superpower and Dib to Diggersby because we do need this Pokemon for whatever third they have. We have to get to the next move. We did, dude. This Pokemon is insane, man. We just beat a steel Pokemon in the lead. And we grabbed a shield. And we had alignment. Like, what more can you request from a Shadow Pokemon? Okay. This playoff, I mean, we need two playoffs. I don't think we shield from this. Because Claydol is just going to do Claydol things, and we don't want Claydol to do Claydol things. I do like the maximizing the farm here. So if we're able to get to a move on the Claydol, that would be ideal. I would just do 2 and then switch, to be honest. But we can just, you know, get a debuff here if possible. We did get the debuff, and now they just top left. That was a good game. Mr. Hal. Okay, moving into the next. Malamar into Jump Left, Shadow on Shadow. This is bad matchup, so we just switch out. I like that. So they counter swap with Feraligatr. Shadow Feraligatr does not beat Diggersby, especially if Diggersby lands a bait and... Don't bait like that, dude. Just go straight for the Scorching Sand. It's not worth it to bait. Oh my god. Wait, what? They had that? Well, now I think we just win because we just go Malamar and no shield the first, shield the second, foul play, and then switch and then win the game. Yeah, we don't shield first, we shield the second. If they're smart, they close combat here, by the way. Yeah. They switch, we switch, and now this is Tinkaton to Jump Bluff. We saw this matchup a lot. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much, Mr. Hal, for sending us these battles. I appreciate your time, my friend, and all the efforts that took you to record and then upload and then send. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This battle will be the last to showcase here today. And oh my god, dude, Tinkaton into Jump Up just takes forever. Don't forget to like the video if you like the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, dude. Just subscribe. I don't know what to tell you. Dude, look at the Psywave. Dude, that Psywave damage was the fastest I've seen that thing dying. Something that... Dude, look at that Psywave. It's getting like a charm. Except that this is a one-turn charm. And now he's superpowering just for you guys. This BM is for you guys, so you subscribe to the channel and like the content. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Hal. Thank you so much, guys, for watching until now. Appreciate you, and have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. Peace.